Okay. Welcome back to Dr. Stone Anime Review, episode number 42. We are reviewing the 61st episode of the Dr. Stone anime, which is part of the 4th season of the show, known as it's called Science Future. Yep, it's called Dr. X. It covers chapters 150 to 151. Yep. Oh, and by the way, we are roughly 4 episodes in, which means we have 8 more to go. And given how the fact I have other anime I'm working on right now that just started just last month, yeah, a lot of them pretty much going to wrap up by next month. Like, pretty much basically either about halfway through March or probably at the end of the month for March. Is that a lot? Pretty much all my anime I'm currently working on there are 12 episodes, with the exception of one I'm going to start that started today. For dub-wise, it's going to run by March. Yes, pretty much everything I'm working on. This one, I maybe go Central Soul and Bus Clock on Time, Walking Pamis Milf, Red Ranger in Another World, and Headhunt in Another World. These 5 anime are all going to wrap up by March. Now, one of these anime I'm working on, Freya, that's going to wrap up in 2 weeks. Yes, in just a couple weeks, basically, it's going to wrap. I think so. Let me just be sure about that. That one's going to wrap up really soon. I would say after, my next time when we review is going to be Bleach. That's the next one. But after so Freya actually has 3 episodes left to go. I should probably put that on my calendar here. Yeah, this will definitely wrap up this month. It'll wrap up by February 17th. That's when Freya wrap up. Yep. Nothing aside from Bleach. Bleach is the only thing wrap up today. And, in the case of Sunday, we already have 2 anime working on right now, which is 100 Girlfriends, which, anybody might ask, is that going to wrap up by March? That'll wrap up probably the same time as, I don't think it will. No. I think that will wrap up by April. That one, definitely. That one, along with another anime, that's going to wrap up by April. Those 2 are the ones. So, by the end of this month, the amount of anime currently working on will reduce down by 2 because this coming week, I think so. I think it's this coming week we're gonna see next Saturday we're gonna see the return of I've heard a few different sources about this. Excuse me, is Rancho Legend that's coming back. But what about this episode of Dr. Stone? Well, I pick up left of last episode after. The group was basically shot up last episode by a machine gunnist. So, by the way, we found out later what this guy's name at the end of the episode. There's a lot of basically extensions here toward the very end. So, then of course, basically on the river, and then they're attacked by an airplane. Yes, believe it or not, airplane which has the landing gears of a helicopter for reasons. And it's even tough. When I first saw this thing, I thought it was a drone. Nope, it's an airplane, except the propellers in the back for some reason. A lot of the times, propellers for planes are usually kept in the front. A lot of the ones I've seen anyways, this one is kept in the back. Probably because it's a rush job, maybe. So basically, Senku after taking it down with the, thanks to Kiku's her throwing arm, taken down by using sort of a gas bomb, which clogged the engine and caused the crash. So the pilot proceeds to get out of his plane and just abandon it. And then, of course, basically, then the group, along with Tanjiro, proceed to find the damn thing, chop down the tree it's on. Yes, chop down an actual tree, and look and say, "Ooh, there's a corn." So then they send. We need to send 3 people out. By the way, the samurai of them, he actually got shot in the arm but he's perfectly fine. As long as his tree is perfectly fine. So, then to find out where this pilot is, Chrome, Kohaku, and Gin proceed to go out and find him. And Gin is the one that finds him. He frightens Gin. He just proceeds to, he thinks he's like a magician. So then he proceeds to bring him to their base, which is this big open area. Like this beautiful scenery. I love the animation for this. So they get down, we see a runway, a dairy farm, corn, lots of corn. What looks to be a weird looking building. Also, he doesn't note this. He's walking on a paved road. Yes, something they don't have right now in Japan in the series. Nope, because all dirt roads. Here it's a paved road. And then they go visit the genius scientist who's basically running the place, Dr. Zeno. By the way, the guy who's basically helping the pilot, his name is Stan. Yes, his name is Stan. So then, of course, basically we meet him in this factory, and it's like, ooh, this guy is an actual scientist, not like Senku, who's a science fan. So then he sort of interrogates him by putting his hands and one of his feet into, he thinks it's strange chemical. It's actually salt water. And what Dr. Zeno has built, he's built a polygraph. Yes, believe it or not, he's built a polygraph. By the way, Senku basically pointed out, though, they're a tad bit more advanced than they are. Now you're thinking, wait a minute, a polygraph, the lie detector? Yes, the same one that was invented by the guy who created Wonder Woman. Yes, believe it or not, he's the one who created the damn thing. Polygraphs are not always reliable. They work, yes, but they're not really very reliable from what I've heard. I've never taken a polygraph test, so I don't know if that's really true or not, but that's what I've heard about those things. So, Gin points out he's a magician, introduces himself, and who's the genius scientist? And he goes, it's Dr. Tanjiro! I'm you picked an idiot. Yeah, this guy is a big, he's basically a jock he knows nothing about science at all. And that's the episode. Absolute fantastic episode. Like I said, we only have 8 more to go. And then we're done. Yep. So, yeah, that's particular view. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do not hit the dislike button. Well, next up is the Comic Corner, and then it's on to the final episode of Bleach Core 3. Yes, that one is next. And then it's on to 2 anime that are subbed. Yep. But next video. Bye.